Eric with IFP Connect, and wanted to do a little Tech Tip Tuesday on our transceivers and our ecosystem and why we don't use these things, why we don't use SFPs. So here's the background of how we started back in 2019 developing this to get to where our devices don't use them. When we started looking at this, we started looking and saying, okay, a standard device, standard fiber device has something like this on it, and it's called an SFP receiver. You take your little SFP module and it snaps in there, and then you change your SFP based on exactly what your fiber is. In principle, it's great, right? Like in principle, then you can just swap out the SFP for whatever type of fiber you want to run. Well, there's a couple problems. One, as a former integrator, taking these things with this little microchip on the back with little connectors and everything, these would inevitably end up in the bottom of every single technician's tool bag. And the problem is these have to be matched with these. And these, depending where you get them from, are $40 to $80 each. Recognize our one-port transceiver is less than that. So not only do we lower costs by not using these things, but also we simplify the install. So on our products instead, we use a device called a fiber module. And what that does is that shrinks our size. So now it's easier to fit in the wall. You don't have to worry about these things and which version you need and is it the right format and what speed and all those kinds of things. Because you take our product out of the box, you terminate your fiber and you snap it in and you're done. So you're literally able to take the module and in 90 seconds have your power and your fiber and have it installed in the wall and be done. So that's our tip. That's why when we look at this stuff and we look at some people that are trying to compete against us and they're doing it via SFPs, I would ask you, I would say, as an integrator, do you really want to start managing another product that has to be tracked, that has to be inventoried, that has to be paired with the transceiver? So you have to make sure and get them the same. And then if there's ever a problem, now you have multiple pieces that could be the source of the problem. With IFP, it's literally one product. So you're going to go out there, and if you ever have a problem with a product, you're literally just going to swap out the product and be done. None of this multivariable stuff of trying to figure this out. So that's why, in a somewhat longer version, that's why we don't deal with these things. We don't deal with them because there's too many different versions, too many variables, and it's not conducive to you as an integrator. It's just easier to just plug directly in. So, hope this was informative. Have a great day.